What's up, guys? Chris Chef Sports Cards here. We are doing 2023 Top Series 2 half jumbo case break number 24. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Especially for anybody who's new to the channel, welcome. A bit about us, we've been around for over 6 years now. We break mostly baseball. We ship all cards from every break. We're very generous with the top loading, and we ship as quickly as our little hands will move. If you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. Also, eBay continues to run their sweepstakes. There's no purchase necessary there. Go to any of our eBay listings, look in the description. There's a link right at the top there. Click on that and, I don't know, follow along with what it says. Maybe you can win some free cards. And as always, our little corner of the World Wide Web, chefsportscards.com. Head on over there. We got a bunch of breaks up over there. I didn't even check to see where they were. Let's look real quick. So we got a couple Topps Current Platinum that just came out. Pick your team and random team breaks up over there. I think the pick your team, we got about 12 teams left. We got a Bowman Hobby pick your team up there. I think about 10 teams are sold out of that. Oh, and the Bowman Blasters down to 4 left. 4 left in Bowman Blasters. $17.99 a spot. We give the Nationals away, and that one I had no idea we were that low. So head on over to chefsportscards.com and grab a spot today. All right. Excuse me. Let's go over the teams. D-backs, Eric G. Braves, Patrick S. Orioles, Ryan K. Red Sox, Robert H. Cubs, Shane L. White Sox, Heather K. Reds, Patrick S. Guardians, Michael K. Rockies, Heather K. Tigers, Patrick S. Royals, Kevin T. Astros, Chris R. Angels, Roger F. Dodgers, Heather K. Brewers, John T. Twins, Marlins and Mets, Bryce T. Yankees, Eric G. A's, Heather K. Phillies, Eric G. Pirates, Patrick S. Cardinals, Daniel E. Padres, Robert H. Giants, Bryce T. Mariners, Daniel E. Rays, Roger F. Rangers, Tom P. Blue Jays, Roger F. And Nationals, Carl H. All right, let's open some cards. Oh, I need a blade. Hold on. Can't do nothing without a blade. Not that I can do much with this blade. I can't find my refills. It's driving me crazy. I had like a refill pack of blades for this thing, and now I can't find it anywhere. All right, on top, Ryan Sandberg, record breakers for the Cubbies. A couple of silver packies. We'll hold on until later. This is a fresh case. We're going to do the second half of this case tomorrow night. And that'll be it for the Series 2. We've been doing a few of these lately. That's all I got. That's all that's in the kit and caboodle. All right. Bryce, what's up, buddy? Let's open some cards. Good luck, everybody. Kluber, Volpe rookie. Race Terang rookie. Ohape. A lot of rookies in here. Lots and lots of rookies. All right. First up, Manuel Rivera for the D-backs. Gold foil. And Lou Gehrig for the Yanks. AL League Leader, Triple Crown, 1934 on the Triple Crown. Bigger sleeve. Rainy day, yeah. Yeah, there's some crazy weather coming across the country, huh? Are you guys victim to that today? Tons of tornadoes and all kinds of nastiness. Trout and Cabrera. I think it's going to screw up our weekend here, but doesn't matter anyway. I'll be here opening cards and sorting cards. And As long as the air conditioning works, what do I care? Greatest invention ever. Hands down. I tell people, fight with me. Come up with anything that's better than air conditioning. Don't get me wrong. Tons of great inventions out there. Air conditioning certainly is the best one ever. South and east of it, yeah. I happened to catch the world news, and they were talking about these storms that are coming. Really bad tornadoes in, I think, Iowa today. Like, decimated towns, man. No thanks, man. That's nuts. I'll stay out of tornado zones. I'm okay with that. I did that for 4 years of my life. That was enough. David Fletcher on the rainbow foil for the Angels. Jock Peterson, who's been playing really well for the D-backs. Israel. Thomas, Tucker, and Merrifield. Yeah, they showed a couple of towns in Iowa, I think it was, that were just like gone. They said the one was like an F4, which I always like the F5, finger of God. what a great name for it. What a horrible thing, but what a great name for it. The F5 tornado, the finger of God. Michael Toglia. Oh yeah. He should. I think he's in the next break. I think he'll probably be here at some point. It looked pretty nasty out there. Like I said, I guess we're gonna get our turn this weekend. Trey Turner on the gold foil for the Phils. Ramirez, Blake Snell, and the Baby Ruth. My son's down the shore. He went down tonight, so I guess it'll make for a crappy shore weekend. I don't know. But I know there were really bad storms in New York today, to the point where like they grounded flights and all kinds of stuff. I don't know. Yeah, the Phillies are on a historic pace, my friend. Just can't seem to lose right now, but still a long way to go. I remember the Rays were out by like 20 games last year, and at the beginning of the season, and they didn't end up so well. So I will take it game by game, my friend, game by game. They look incredible right now, and hopefully it'll stay that way. So funny, I saw an interview with Castellanos tonight, and he's like, "This is the best team I've ever played on," and I'm like, "And you're the worst player on it." Hunter Dozier gold foil. Adam Frazier to 2023 for the Orioles. 1999 of 2023. For Ryan. Yeah, I mean, they're breaking all kinds of crazy records. They've swept 7 series already. It's not even June 1st yet. That's insane. And they're 29-6 in the last 35 games, which is like the best run they've had since like 1895 or something like that in 35 games. It's just crazy. Willie Mays, Legends, and Arenado. I mean, they made the Rangers look foolish. I mean, sorry to any Ranger fans out there, but and the Rangers were never even. They just had a 3-game set with the Rangers. The Rangers were never even in the games. Like, they just absolutely annihilated them. So what's weird with baseball this year, I feel like it seems like there's like 8 teams, Corbin Carroll rookie, that are really good, and everybody else is just not good. Like, there aren't a lot of middle-of-the-road teams like there usually are. Josh Jung, I don't know. I mean, I guess that West, AL West, they're all, Alvarez rookie, they're all kind of in the middle of the road. But, like, it's either so many teams are already like 20 games out. It's crazy. Kyle Wright, a rainbow foil. And Aaron Judge, the throwback little pinstripe in there. 142 of 199 for the Yanks. For Eric. Yeah, well, that's the way it's been. I mean, they had a few games that went extra innings, but it's funny. Even the games that went extra innings, like I don't know, they just don't. Not with the Rangers, but earlier in the week. But they're just playing so well right now. It's like you don't even worry. Like they'll be fine. They could go down 3-0 and be like, yeah, they'll be fine. Last night's game was just weird between the pop up at Stott and Harper. They had this very first pitch of the game, Yoshida rookie, where there was this like mile high pop up that Simeon had, Jordan Walker rookie. And Stott was at second and Harper was at first. And they were both just looking at each other. And no one called it, nothing. The ball just fell right in between. How embarrassing. But then later in the game, if you saw the highlights, the Rangers had like 4 errors or 5 errors in the game. It was crazy. There was a ball hit to Seager, and he went to pitch it to whoever was at second base for the double play, and the guy just like kneeled down like he was going to first. It's so funny. He just pitched it right over his head. It's embarrassing. Taylor Hearn on the rainbow foil for Texas. Yon Moncada to 2023 for the White Sox. For Heather. Well, it's fun to watch. For our sake, let's hope it continues that way. 1348 of 2023. Baseball, it's a fickle game. Things can turn very quickly in baseball. I know. Well, that one inning last night? The Rangers threw like 56 pitches in one inning last night. Crazy. But it's such a mental game. And the other thing is, too, Trey Turner's not even playing. They're like, I think 17-3 since he got hurt. You think, you're missing. And Trey Turner was playing great. I mean, he's still like in top 10 in almost everything, even though he's been out for 3 or 4 weeks. You think it would have an impact, but it really hasn't. They're just clicking. Like, it's nice when it's that way. Here's a guy who's been playing well for Pittsburgh, Connor Joe. Like he's like a 31-year-old second-year guy, but he's actually playing really well for them. What do we got here? Oh, there's Jock on the Giants. That's the advanced stat parallel, 79 of 300. Robert, what's up, buddy? Giants is Bryce. You go, buddy. It's Jock Peterson. And Kirby Puckett. They go to Colorado tomorrow. And who they have? San Francisco, I think. Just keep stacking games against the East. Keep pushing the East guys behind them. That's all I care about. James Outman, rookie. Yeah. They're all having solid years. There's not, other than Castellanos, there's not really much you can complain about. Brujan on the rainbow foil for the race. The funny part is, if people are worried about Schwarber because he hasn't been hitting home runs the past few weeks, but he's got like the highest batting average he's had since he's been here. So, and believe me, that's not much to say because his batting average is only like 220. But I mean, Schwarber hits so many home runs. Usually his average is like around the 200 mark, but his on base is really high because he gets like the most walks in the league. He's one of the guys that gets walked the most in the league. And it's funny, his average is up like 23 points from where it usually is, but he hasn't been hitting home runs, so people are all nervous, saying, yeah, he's hitting singles. You know? I mean, he's still got like 10 home runs already, so I guess, what did he hit last year? 48 or something like that? I don't know. They're a very fun team to watch. With a lot of some good young talent, too. Really good young talent. All right, next up, Eric Haas on the rainbow foil for Detroit. Yeah, Edmund Sosa is good, man. He was a good prospect. Who's got Detroit is Patrick. Behind that, a Rosarena Blue for Mexico or Tampa Bay on the World Baseball Classic card. Vinny, Scherzer, and Garcia. Alec Baum he's been killing it. Although I'm happy to see that for Alec Baum. That's the way he hit in college. So, I mean, I think people always thought he was at some point could get it going. The thing I think it's even more impressive with Alec Baum is his defense. Defense has been incredible, especially compared with where he was just a few years ago. All right, next up, Kyle Higashioka. I never say the guy's name right for the Yankees. And behind that autograph for the Yankees, also Greg Weissert. Greg Weissert for the Yanks. Not numbered. For Eric. Tom Glavine and Bo Naylor. All right. Box number 2. It's funny, I was reading this article today about the top 9 unexpected hitters this year. It was on MLB. Arenado, record breakers for the Cardinals. And Connor Joe was on that list. And Brian Jeffers was on that list. Alec Baum was on it. Like, but it's funny, in a lot of cases, you get these guys who step up because somebody else on their team, there was someone, well, Jock Peterson from Arizona was one of them. And of course, because they were bringing up the horrible start that Corbin Carroll's had this year. He has not been, he's definitely having himself a sophomore slump. But that'll change. He'll figure it out. Kid's a good player. All right, box number 2. Good luck, everybody. The team I'm surprised about is the Yankees. to be honest with you. I mean, I know they've got Soto, but I mean, they had some real issues last year. I didn't think they were going to bounce back the way they have. I'd be interested to see if they can keep it up all year. I mean, the Yankees are the Yankees. They're always, you always got to worry about them in some way or another. Ruiz, a rookie, a rainbow foil for the A's. Jose Miranda, future stars for the Twinnies. 394 of 499. Twins is Bryce. And what do we got here? Significant Statistics Blue, Dylan Cease for the White Sox. Baez and Pujols. Yoshida rookie. Jordan Walker. Ford Proctor rookie rainbow foil for the Giants. And behind that, everyone's favorite, Joey Votto, Major League material for the Reds. Joey Votto. 1 second, let me grab some 79s real quick. Okay. There we go. Joey Votto for the Reds. Patrick. You go, buddy. Alcantara and Ruth. Tyler Freeman rookie. Estrada for the Giants. And behind that, Verlander Triple Crown 2011 for the Tigers. For Patrick. Judge and Belly. Hey, Robert, are you still watching? Corbin Carroll rookie. Might not still be there. Keegan Aiken gold foil. Buxton and hold on one sec, sorry. Jackie Robinson, legends of the game, Shohei throwback. One of your package this week was missing one of your teams, the Giants, from one of the website breaks. So I have it, and it has one of your the leaf pack that you won with it. So I'll send it this week. I don't know, somehow and my son helped me. We had one of yours. I don't know if you forgot to put it in or whatever, but we'll get it out to you this week. I said, what's this extra one over here? He's like, what are you talking about? Like, we got one left here. What is this? I looked it up. I was like, it's Roberts, like that big box over there. He's like, oh, yeah, I must have missed it. Okay. I meant to email you earlier today, and I forgot. I just remembered right now. So we'll get it out to you. Just, if you're looking and counting up the teams, I don't want you to think we snubbed you. Kids these days, what are you going to do? Austin Hedges, a gold foil. And Laureano to 2023 for Oakland. You're out of Little Debbie's. What does that mean? Like Little Debbie snack cakes? I don't think I've had a Little Debbie's in a long time. Galsman and Abreu. Oh, big oatmeal pies. I remember those oatmeal pies. Little Debbie's aren't very big around here because we have Tasty Cakes are really big here, which are kind of like the same thing. Better. Tasty Cakes are better, I think. I mean, I've had Little Debbie's, but I don't. Is Tasty Cakes still regional or is that a national thing? It used to just be like to this area, but I don't know that that's true anymore. They could be national for all I know now. Nutty Buddy. The Nutter Butter. We used to get those. My mom used to get those when I was a kid. They were very addictive. Very addictive. What are the other one? Fudge Rounds? Wasn't that the other one? Fudge Rounds? Those things were like so much chocolate. They would just like go straight to your head. When I was a kid, I remember getting Fudge Rounds. And you'd get like, you talk about a sugar high. Eat a Fudge Round. That'll give you the biggest sugar high you've ever seen in your life. It's like, oh, you start shaking once you start eating it. Colin Moran, rainbow foil. And Dunkin' Donuts, yeah. We got a fair amount of Dunkin' Donuts here. Boston is where there's really a lot. Boston, you want to see something funny, like go on Google Earth or Google Maps and put in Dunkin' Donuts Boston. There's like, it's like every 10 feet. There's a Dunkin' Donuts in Boston. It's so nuts. Swiss rolls. I remember Swiss rolls. See, but that, again, that was the thing. And I'm not bagging on Little Debbie's. I mean, I've eaten a fair share of them in my life. It's been a while. Tasty Cakes are definitely better. Like, just better tasting and everything. And it being, you know, as the old saying goes, nobody bakes a cake as tasty as a tasty cake. And Tasty Cakes is one of those Philly things. Hoagies, soft pretzels, cheesesteaks, you know, Tasty Cakes, you know. So, cosmic brownies and zebra cakes, yeah. See, now my mother was cheap, so she would buy whatever was cheaper, which was usually the Little Debbie. So that's how I know them from when I was a kid. But, you know, you got to take pride in your area. Victor Robles, rainbow foil. Believe me, Tasty Cake chocolate cupcakes, oh, are to die for. Peanut butter candy cakes are the best ever. Anyone who knows a peanut butter candy cake knows there's no better. Cosmic brownies and zebra cakes. I remember those. Yeah, they sell Little Debbie's around here. You can get them, that's for sure. They just aren't nearly as popular as Tasty Cakes are. Can't believe there's no peanut butter candy cake fans out there. Anybody who's had one of those knows how phenomenal they are. Volpe. All of these things can throw you into diabetic shock very quickly. You have to be careful consuming any of these types of cakes. They'll put you down in a minute. Craig Kimbrell, gold foil for the Phils. And Ryan Nelson, rookie for the D-backs, number 77 of 299. What's regional, like what's a regional thing to Minnesota? Like what's big there? You guys, everybody's got something. Like you guys brought up that taco place last week. I asked my wife if she ever heard of it, and she was like, "No, I'd never heard of it either." What was it, like Joe's Tacos or something like that? Wasn't that, what was the name of that place? And you guys said it was kind of like a Taco Bell but better. And I had never heard of them before, and I asked my wife about it because we were talking. I was telling her about the Orange Julius conversation we were having, and she had never heard of that taco place either that you guys are talking about. I just don't think we have them here, not that I know of anyway. Taco John's, yeah, no, none of those cakes are very nutritious. Taco John's, it's like a fast food place though, right? I was telling my wife about, because I brought up the fact of the Orange Julius thing, and somebody said that there were like 18 Orange Juliuses in this area. And I'm telling you, my wife, neither she nor I have seen one in years. So I don't know where they're hiding, but I certainly haven't seen one in a long time around here. Walker Bueller rainbow foil. Ooh, here's a little something nice. Who's got Eric? Man, Eric's going to like me. Look at this thing. Corbin Carroll rookie gold to 2023. I know he's not doing great right now, but he'll bounce back. 874 of 2023. I love gold rookies. Garlic? What is garlic? I've never heard of garlic. Is that like a restaurant or? You guys are West Coast. You got all kinds of kooky stuff out there. Nice Corbin Carroll. Congrats, Eric. Alec Thomas, Moogie Betts. Taco John's. It's like Buc-ee's, man. You gotta be from an area and know where Buc-ee's is. They just put up my father was actually telling me this because I had never heard of Buc-ee's before in my life until I went to Tennessee to visit my son and then realized that Buc-ee's is like the best store ever. And now every time we're in Tennessee, it's like the first place you gotta go is Buc-ee's. And my dad told me he was driving up to New York like a week or two ago, and there's no Buc-ee's around here at all in the Northeast. They're all in the South. And he said there's a Buc-ee's billboard on the side of the turnpike, of the Jersey Turnpike, and it has a big U-turn arrow on it, and it says 561 miles that way. So Buc-ee's has a sign in Jersey for their stores like in North Carolina. Yeah, actually, I've heard that before. The Gilroy's the garlic capital royal. I actually did know that. But what is it? Is it Trey Mancini? Is it like a vegetarian type of place or? And Simone Wood Richardson rookie auto for the Twinnies. Like garlic, is it like a vegetarian type of place or something? for Bryce. Here you go, buddy. Schwaba and Ricky Henderson, legends of the game. The furnace thermostat was invented in Minnesota. That's your claim to fame. Pete Alonso. I always find it funny, especially when towns are known for certain things. You know, deep dish pizza in Chicago or hot dogs in Chicago with their, with the whole garden on the hot dog. Pachillo, what is it? Patrillos, right? Pachillos, isn't that? I can never remember how to say that place. And their beef sandwiches and stuff. I mean, they're good. They're really good. And then, Philly's got the cheesesteak and the hoagie, of course, which are our big things. And then, of course, every time somebody comes here, like, there's a big game or whatever, they always have to go to Pat's for this cheesesteak. And most people in Philly will tell you Pat's is not the best cheesesteak around. It's not even close, but it's kind of like the tourist trap. And everyone knows Philadelphia's soft pretzels and cheesesteaks and, all stuff that'll kill you quick. And I've eaten way too many of in my lifetime. Wawa meatball sandwich. That's a good one. Wawa's got a couple of them. It isn't a place. Oh, I get what you're saying. I'm sorry. I misunderstood you, Robert. I get what you're saying. Corbin Carroll. Yeah, Wawa's got their fair share of things. Wawa, unfortunately, has gone down a bit in years. They used to be so much better. I mean, I'm from here. I love Wawa. We all do, but their food and stuff is not as good as it used to be. It's funny. I know somebody who's a big executive at Wawa, Jose Buto, on the Rainbow Foil rookie from the Mets, and he's like a vice president of something. I forget what his actual title is, but he told me that the way Wawa truly became popular, I mean, they were always popular here, but the way they really blew up, Philly's team card to $4.99 was when cigarettes started getting very expensive, like when all the sin taxes started getting put on. Wawa kept the price cheaper than anyone else in the state, like at the bare minimum, and it brought so many people in their doors that's how so many people started coming there. Like for like a 2-year period, they were kind of like the cheapest place around to buy cigarettes here. 80 at $4.99, and that's what really made them take off years ago. Ricky Henderson for Oakland. That's a cool relic. Little bat relic on the throwback. Number 22 of 199. Retractable seatbelts. Yeah, man, Wawa was the spot. Wawa still is, don't get me wrong, but I think they make too much stuff now or something. Their food's just not as good as it used to be. Wawa's like, I mean, for those of you who aren't from this area or not familiar, it's like a Sheetz or a Cumberland Farms or a like a 7-Eleven, but with like a fresh deli in it, where you can order sandwiches. And now they have all kinds of stuff. I mean, you can get pizza there. You can get, I mean, sometimes with places like that, I get that they're trying to grow, but you're like, you do a few things really good. Their hoagies used to be so good. And now every time I order one there, I'm just like, it's okay. There's better places to go, of course, but it's convenient. There's always Wawa around somewhere. The Wawa meatball sandwiches are good, though. I haven't had one of those in a while. Now I'm going to want to go get one tonight after I'm done breaking. All right, here's Stone Garrett, rookie for the Nationals. For Carl. And Bob Gibson, NL League leader, ERA and strikeouts in 1968. Bob Gibson. Chris, what's up, buddy? But Bryce was saying maybe you ran into some rough weather today, my friend. Buxton and Johnson. Does anybody have any big plans for the Memorial Day weekend? Going away or going to the beach or whatever the beach equivalent is close to you? The Dells? I actually never went to the Wisconsin Dells. When I lived in Chicago, in the Chicago area for like 4 years, I heard about the Wisconsin Dells so many times. And I'm like, I used to ask people, like, what is that? Like, it's just a place you go in the summer. So I always kind of equated it to like going to the beach here, in Jersey or whatever. But okay, so I wanted to ask you that the other day, Bryce, when you mentioned the soybeans. I don't think you heard me, or I know you were busy. How much soybean are you planting, or were you planting? Jake McCarthy, Future Stars, a rainbow foil. Trying to get cards organized. Trying to complete 23 holiday set. 1,700 acres. Wow. I take it you own a farm or live on a farm. Jeez. Well, oh man, I could ask you a million questions now. This is the time of year that you plant soybean. When does it come down? Like when does it mature or grow or I don't know. What do you call it? Come to crop. I don't know. 1,700 acres. Wow. And what do you mean by spraying and start spraying wheat? What does that mean? 90 days. How do you know that, Chris? You know your soybeans too? Brennan Davis, rookie, gold foil for Detroit. Harvest for us starts late August and goes until we finish corn. How do you know, Chris? I didn't know you were a farmer. Spencer Strider and Clemente. I thought you were a casino guy. I ask you casino questions. Oh, did you grow up on a farm, Chris? I didn't know that. I had no idea. So, Bryce, how big is your farm? I mean, if the soybeans taking up 1,700 acres, what is that? I mean, does that produce a lot of soybeans? 1,700 acres. It sounds like a ton to me, but I mean, is that considered a large amount? Spraying pesticides, or was that? Oh, I see. I got you. Okay. I was like spraying wheat. What is spraying wheat? I don't know what I thought you meant. I was trying to not to take things so like literal. Wow. All right. Slam dunk Baltimore outfielders celebrate the win. The gold foil. Behind that, Felix Bautista to 2023 for the Orioles. 1239 of 2023. Oh, your grandpa had a farm. Okay. Farming is the backbone of this country, man. I'm down. I'm down. I'm a chef, so I mean, I always appreciated farming and farmers, but I never, I mean, I visited a few places over the years, but I never really learned a lot about it. I learned a lot more about like slaughterhouses and stuff like that than I ever did about actual farming. But that was mostly because I worked in some steakhouses for so long. Up here we hope for 40 bushels per acre, hopefully better. Last summer. A little over 10,000 acres? Holy mother. That sounds like a very large farm to me. Wow. And what is is there one crop that's dominant to everything else? Corn or? Phew. Sounds like work, my friend. A lot of work. Yan Gomes, a rainbow foil. Behind that, a Verlander to 2023 from the Mets. For Bryce. When you say we farm, is that like collective or something? 871 over 2023. Like, is that like multiple farmers or Ripken or is that just your family or your farm yourself? Wow, 10,000 acres. I can't even like I can't even contemplate what 10,000 acres is. I live in a place where if you have an acre of land, you're doing really well. Dad, uncle, brothers. So it's a family deal. I got you. Wow. I had no idea, man. I don't. Did you mention that you were a farmer before? I don't remember you saying. Not that you should. I didn't realize. So have crops been good lately the past few years? Lindor gold foil for the Mets. And come on, baby. Pittsburgh team card to 199. 37 of 199. Lots of seasonal help. Yeah, I would imagine. Pirates is Patrick. Aaron Judge and Bo Naylor. Wow. I would love. I gotta have to figure out like what 10,000 acres is like conceptually. That sounds huge to me. You probably have a lot of fun toys to drive around. I'd have the time of my life. Big combines and stuff like that. All that fun stuff that isn't a toy, but somehow I would find it to be fun to drive around in. All right, for the Angels, we can get Logan O'Hoppe, rookie rainbow foil. For Roger. Sugar beets are your big crop here. Right, it's quite a few bad years. Dry beans are a good crop. Really? Huh. But it just when you say a good crop, they're just it's good for that area for the weather and stuff like that. It grows well in that area. Chris, what did your grandfather grow on his farm? And you have to, Bryce, you have to change it up, right? You can't just, it doesn't, don't you have to change up for the soil and stuff like that? Like grow different things, different years to keep the soil from getting all, you know, bunked out. Not good, whatever you call it. Yeah, rotation. That's the word I'm looking for. Yeah. Wow, man. Now I want to come out to your farm, dude, and check it out. Is it something your boys will go into, you think, Bryce? Is it something that they're interested in, or you think they'll hand it down in the family? Edwin Diaz, a rainbow foil. And Kevin Newman on the vintage stock to 99. 68 of 99 for the Reds. For Patrick. We control, yeah. Huh. Yoshida and Ichiro. No, I. That's one of the reasons why I asked. I fully understand that. Believe me. My son was always well aware that if he ever came to me and told me he wanted to be a chef, I would probably take a frying pan to the back of his head. Like, you don't want to do this, man. Hindsight being 2020, I could have worked a normal job, made a lot more money, gone to law school or gone to business school or something, and just been like the best cook in the neighborhood, rather than the work and the way I beat myself up. Arias on the gold foil behind that for the Nationals. Israel Pineda, rookie auto gold. 19 of 50 for Carl. Believe me, I know exactly what you mean. Nobody wants their kids to work that hard. Not as hard as we did at our jobs. Randy Johnson and Rosarena. That's right. I was working, but now it's helping his mom. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Well, I'm sure that's a whole nother job unto itself right now. All right, silver packs. Let's see if Top's going to be nice to us tonight. All right, Roger Clemens, Beltre, Pena, and Logan Webb. Come on, silver packies. Our last case, silver packs weren't very generous. Well, we got something here. All right, Waldichuk, Molitor, Garrett Cole, and Yachty for the Cardinals. That's cool. 40 of 150. There's a little, like, unfortunately, I don't know if you can see it in the camera there. Little indentation on the back here, unfortunately, but nice card nonetheless. Cardinals is Daniel. Thanks, Yachty. Everyone will love you. That's right. You got it, man. Don't get me wrong. It's funny. I was just talking to my son about this recently. I'm not in any physical condition to do it anymore. I mean, I just beat myself up for 30 years in restaurant, being a restaurant chef, and physically I can't really do that at that level anymore, but I still love it. I really do. I just, which, believe me, I am the last, like, all the people I know who went to culinary school, none of them are still in a kitchen. I was kind of like the last guy standing. but I certainly wouldn't wish it on anyone else. Every time somebody comes to me is like, oh, I want to go to culinary school, all I do is try and talk them out of it. Like, you don't want to go to culinary school, believe me. Not if you want to be serious about this life, because it's, it's not a job. It's your life, It's 24/7, it's crazy. Pena, Webb, Sosa, and Ryan Mountcastle for the Orioles. 87 of 99. Yeah, that's true. Or you'll find somebody who can cook. Oh, I always loved to cook. I loved it when I was a kid. Believe me. I don't regret anything. I just regret the physical shape I'm in now from it, as most guys do my age who are chefs. It's just I have buddies who have had knee replacements, hip replacements at 35, 40 years old. It's not the easiest gig. Josh Jung and Kralin rookie. All right, last silver pack. O'Neill Cruz, Matt Wallner, Nestor Cortez, and William Contreras. All right, so we get a couple colored cards out of the silver packies there. All right, folks, I want to thank everyone for joining us this evening. As always, I couldn't do this without you, and I do truly appreciate it. If you're not in any of our other breaks tonight, please stay safe, stay healthy out there. Do try and go check out our website. I promise you will find teams cheaper over there than you will on eBay. And I have to double check. We only had a few spots left in the which one? The Bowman Blaster break. So we'll probably do that tomorrow afternoon. Otherwise, again, thank you for hanging out with us. All right, let's see if we can't do a little hit recap. Time is at 10:26. Okay. All righty. All right, hit recap for 2023 Top Series 2 half jumbo case break number 24. These are rookies. We're going to make sure they get taken care of, all the best rookies. We also have a bunch of gold and rainbow foils here. We'll pull out the rookies and stars and make sure they get sleeved and top loaded. Those are our silver packs. We'll make sure all the rookies come out of here and get taken care of. Hits. Let's see. Blue parallels, Rosarena and Dylan Cease. Oh, Hoppy Rainbow rookie. I just happened to top load him. That's why he's in there. Let's go this one to 2023. Moncada, Frazier, Laureano. Very nice. Corbin Carroll, Bautista, and Verlander. Other numbered parallels. Jock Peterson on the advanced stat parallel to 300. Miranda to 499. Ryan Nelson to 299. Phillies team card to $4.99. Pirates team card to $1.99. Kevin Newman vintage stock to $99. Yachty to $150, and Ryan Mountcastle to $99. Relics. Let's see, we had the Lou Gehrig Triple Crown. Aaron Judge throwback relic number 2, $199. Joey Votto Major League Material not numbered. Verlander on the Triple Crown. Ricky Henderson, All-Star Throwback Relic, also to $199, and Bob Gibson on the manufactured patch. Autographs of Greg Weissert, Simone Wood-Richardson for the Twins, and Israel Pineda Gold to 50 for the Nationals. All right, folks, again, thanks so much for hanging out with us. I do appreciate it. As I said, if you're not in our other breaks tonight, hope we'll see you sometime this weekend. Stay safe, stay healthy out there, and have a great holiday. We'll talk to you soon. Take care. Bye.